Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Mega Bloks Skylander Giants Arkeyan Robot King, set number 95459. So the world of Skylanders Giants in Mega Bloks form. This is one of the larger sets containing 294 pieces to build the awesome Arkeyan Robot King. So let's check this thing out. Now, first and foremost, it comes in a very brightly colored large box that has some really cool artwork on the front there depicting the Arkeyan Robot King, along with the Pop Fizz figure in Beast Mode that is also included with this particular set. You'll also see that it's got a little spot right there on the front that shows you how the Pop Fizz figure turns into Beast Mode and lets you know that this particular set includes 294 pieces. Now, the back of that box just gives you an image of the included pieces that form together to make the Arkeyan Robot King. And down on the bottom alongside there, we get a look at some of the other sets that are currently available in the Mega Bloks Skylander Giant series. Now, opening up the box, you're going to find several bags containing all 294 pieces in order to build this set. You'll also get an included instruction booklet, which is going to help guide you through the process. Now, there are a lot of pieces here, so it's going to take a little bit of time and effort to get them all put together. Probably take you a good 20 minutes or so, which is about what it took me. Might take you a little bit more depending on your skill level with putting together construction block sets like this. But once you're all said and done, this right here is what you end up with. This is the Arkeyan Robot King. All of the pieces in this set basically come together to build the Robot King himself, but we do have some included additional pieces to go along with the overall set. So, let's go ahead and start by taking a look at the main piece, which is the Arkeyan Robot King. You can see that he's done in this whole red and gold color scheme. Most of the bricks used on him are this really bright red, but he does have some nice gold accents on there, and some of the pieces even have a cool little gold design on there, and they all form together to make this really cool large-scale action figure. One of the things I really liked is there's all these little ball joint pieces that you put together for the arms and the elbows and the knees and the legs, and they all snap together very nice and firm. You can see that they don't really pop off very easily once you get them on. They lock in place nice and tight, and basically what that's going to allow for is a fully articulated action figure made out of Mega Bloks pieces. Now, this guy stands roughly 10 inches tall when you put him together, so he's massive. He's definitely along the lines of the large giants, the Arkeyan robot here. And you can see he's got a swivel joint at the head, so the head can rotate left and right. And then those arms are ball jointed at the shoulders, so you can move the arms outwards, all the way forwards, backwards. They can rotate all the way around there. You've also got ball joints at the elbows there, so you can see you can bend his arms, you can swivel them around, you can rotate them out. Great range of motion there. And then you got the exact same things at the thigh, so the legs can move all the way around there at the thigh, and then the knees are ball jointed just as well, so you can get a great range of motion there. So it's really kind of neat because you get this guy all put together out of these blocks, but he's still really poseable. You can actually get this guy standing in some really cool battle stances, pose him around. If you want to play with him, he plays really well, but he also works great as a display piece. If you want to pose him up on your shelf doing battle with your Skylanders, he works really well for that. Now, he does have an action feature as well. You might notice that on the right hand here, he's got this gold button. The left hand's kind of just got this red little deco here, but on the right, it's gold. This actually signifies a firing mechanism that can be found in his hand. The hand piece launches off of this guy, and basically all that you got to do that is you press down on this little gold button here, and it shoots the hand right out of the Arkeyan King's arm right there. It just pops right there in place, locks in, it pulls that block out, and this just squeezes down to shoot it out. Now, he comes with a few little extra firing accessories as well. You can see the way we've got him clipped on his back here. These are just small little missiles. So once you fire the hand off, you can then take these little missiles, you can pop those in place, and you can launch those off as well. And you can see that's got a really incredible firing effect. I mean, it just really launched out of there. So it's got really great projectile missiles, which is going to really make for some fun if you kind of want to blast at some of your little Skylanders here. We'll get Pop Fizz. We'll kind of see if we can get him standing up here if he wants to cooperate. Get on your feet, Pop Fizz. And then we'll load up the Arkeyan King with another missile. See if we can aim it down here. It's a really great firing mechanism. So it's going to work really well when doing battle with the Skylanders. So very cool. Really neat. I mean, it does take a little bit of time to put them together, but man, he makes one really cool looking large-scale figure made out of blocks. I think that is really cool. Alright, so let's look at the other things that are also included with this particular set. So I briefly just showed you Pop Fizz. So that's your included Skylander minifigure with this set. And what an incredibly cool minifigure this is. He has just got an awesome look that translates really well to the Mega Bloks minifigure form. You can see he's very brightly colored, very bright blue, got those big round yellow eyes, the white teeth showing there, and he's got lots of great little details on there. You can see his little backpack on his back with little pop bottles in there, and he's got a little bottle in his hand, which is removable. You can pop that out. It's a little translucent green bottle. He's a very cool looking little figure. He's articulated with ball joints at the arms, so the arms can move outwards, forwards, and backwards, and even his little feet are ball jointed. And of course, they're able to clip on to any of the little Mega Bloks platforms. So if you've got a little platform, you can stand them right on there. So very cool little figure. In addition to that, you also get two of these little baddies here, little green baddies, which also can just clip right onto the ground. Any other standard Mega Bloks pieces. And then we do get this little chunk of land that's got a little treasure chest on there. And when you open up the treasure chest, it does reveal some treasures. You get a little slice of cheese, so you can regain some health with the food there. And we just have some little gems, little gold bits, little translucent green and blue bits, which are all meant to be treasure that are stored inside the little treasure chest there. So those are all our little additional pieces that go in here, but that's not all. One of the other really cool things about this set is that we can transform Pop Fizz here into beast mode. Let me show you how that works, because it is really cool. Basically, he's just got these extra pieces that are going to clip onto him to transform him. So in order to do that, we need to remove the little bottle from his hand. We're also going to unplug the backpack from his back. You can see it just plugs in via a peg, and there's a little hole in his back. We're going to take this extra face, which you can see has just got an opening there, so it just slides over the main body. We can then take that little backpack, and we can plug it right into his back, into the hole that's in that little piece we just put over him. Then he's got these larger hands, which have little pegs on there that will just plug onto his pre-existing hands, almost as if he's just holding onto them. They clip on there very nice and firm. And once you got that all done, we have Pop Fizz in beast mode. And again, this looks incredibly cool. This is one heck of a cool looking little minifigure. I mean, he's got those crazy red eyes, he's got the much more vicious teeth, the big clawed hands, so now we can have him attack in onto the Arkeyan King here, the Robot King. You can even clip him up onto the arms here, have him do some attacks. You can have a lot of fun with these guys, as you can see. So, very cool pieces. Really makes for a fun and exciting set. If you're a fan of Skylanders, I think these Mega Bloks sets really add a whole new level of play outside of the video game. That way you can play with some of these guys, you know, outside of the game. Really great looking little minifigures and really fun little build sets here, such as this Arkeyan Robot King. So these guys are hitting store shelves right now, so happy hunting, and until next time.